In the heart of a small, idyllic village, surrounded by rolling hills and lush meadows, there lived an old man. His humble abode was nestled amidst a beautiful garden, filled with vibrant flowers, towering trees, and the sweet melodies of birds. The garden was his sanctuary, a place where he found solace and peace away from the hustle and bustle of the world. However, the tranquility of the old man's garden was often disrupted by a group of mischievous children. They would gather outside his window, armed with stones, and hurl them into the garden, shattering the peace and damaging his precious plants. The old man, instead of getting angry, decided to take a different approach. One day, as the children were about to start their stone-throwing spree, the old man stepped outside and offered them a deal. He said that he would pay them a small sum of money for each stone they threw into the garden. The children, excited at the prospect of earning some easy money, readily agreed. They began to throw stones with great enthusiasm, and the old man watched with a calm expression, paying them as promised. As the days went by, the old man gradually reduced the amount of money he paid for each stone. The children, initially disappointed, still continued to throw stones, although with less fervor. Eventually, the old man stopped paying them altogether. The old man's neighbors were curious about his strange method. They asked him why he had chosen to pay the children instead. "Oh," scolding them, "by turning their act of mischief into a game of profit, I was able to change their motivation. What they saw as a fun way to cause trouble, I turned into a business for them. When the profit was gone, so was their interest." Now, let's take a step back and look at this from a broader perspective. In our lives, we often encounter situations where others seem to be causing us trouble or disruption. It could be a colleague at work who constantly undermines our efforts, a neighbor who makes too much noise, or a friend who always seems to be inconsiderate. Just like the old man, we have a choice. We can react with anger and frustration, which may only escalate the situation, or we can find a way to turn the situation around. Let's say there's a person who is constantly criticized by their peers for their unique ideas. Instead of getting discouraged, they could try to understand the reasons behind the criticism. Maybe their peers are afraid of change, or simply don't understand the value of the new ideas. The person could then find a way to present their ideas in a more appealing way, perhaps by showing how it could benefit everyone involved. By changing the perception of their peers, they can turn the criticism into support. Another example could be a community that is facing a problem with littering. Instead of just imposing fines, the community leaders could organize a campaign where they offer small rewards for those who pick up litter. This would change the mindset of the people from seeing littering as a normal, unpunished act to seeing it as an opportunity to earn something. In this way, the problem could be gradually solved. The old man's approach also teaches us the importance of understanding human nature. People are often driven by self-interest. If we can align our goals with their self-interest, we can achieve a win-win situation. In the case of the old man, he wanted peace in his garden, and the children wanted money. By initially satisfying the children's need for money, he was able to eventually achieve his goal of peace. However, there are also potential drawbacks to this method. What if the children came back, demanding money again? Or what if the old man's neighbors thought his method was too lenient, and that he should have taken a more traditional approach, like scolding the children? In some cases, relying too much on external motivation can also lead to a lack of internal motivation. For example, if a child is always rewarded for doing their homework, they may stop doing it once the rewards are gone, unless they develop an internal love for learning. In conclusion, the old man's story of the broken window garden holds a valuable life lesson. It shows us that with a calm mind and a bit of creativity, we can turn difficult situations around. We should strive to understand the motivations of others and find ways to work with them rather than against them. But at the same time, we must also be cautious not to over-rely on external incentives. Remember, true change often comes from within. So, the next time you face a difficult situation, take a moment to think. Like the old man, analyze the situation, understand the other party's perspective, and find a creative solution. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Life is full of challenges, but it's how we respond to them that defines us. Let's learn from the old man's wisdom and face our challenges with grace and creativity. Subscribe to our YouTube channel now, so you won't miss out on more life-changing stories and valuable lessons.